What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. Today I'm talking about Daddy's Home, the original one. Definitely not my typical kind of movie, but I'm a big Will Ferrell fan, and I'm kind of running out of new movies to see him in. And also, there was a sequel coming out to it soon, so I figured I'd go ahead and check it out. I'm sure everybody's probably seen it by now, but Will Ferrell plays a stepdad who is trying to connect with his stepkids and have a healthy, nurturing relationship with them, and they just kind of dismiss him at every turn. Just when he starts to really make some progress and start to win them over, Mark Wahlberg, their biological dad, shows back up again, and immediately this begins like this huge rivalry and one-upsmanship between the two dads, and that's pretty much the whole movie. I actually didn't think this was as bad as some people said that it was. It's certainly not like a comedy classic, but I thought it was good for like a just simple, basic comedy that doesn't really try to do much and just aims to give you a few laughs. My issue with it is Mark Wahlberg. I don't think he has any comedic timing or comedic presence, and it just really kind of drags the movie down. I think Will Ferrell does fine. It's not one of his better movies, and I definitely feel like he suffers not having, his co-lead is somebody that he can't really play off of well, and so I think it kind of dampens it. But obviously, if you're a fan of Mark Wahlberg, you're going to have the opposite feelings as me. You're going to feel like he does, maybe you'll enjoy his performance more than I did. I really felt like everything here was in place to have like a decent passable comedy, but just because one of the prominent people in it just has no comedic skills whatsoever, it just kind of dampens the movie and definitely kind of lessened it for me. I do think there's some funny parts in it still, and I still think it's like a pretty decent, like simple comedy. I just think it could have been so much better if they would have had, like, I think I read that Vince Vaughn was supposed to play the part, and I think like that could have made a huge difference. I think Vince Vaughn would have been much funnier in the role than Mark Wahlberg. But it is what it is. It's passable. You watch it and you'll never think about it again. So if you just want like a comedy you can kind of put on and then turn your brain off and then just never have to think about it ever again, Daddy's Home was a good choice for that. Definitely if you're a fan of Will Ferrell, it's worth watching at least one time. I watched it on demand, so I can't tell you about the Blu-ray and all that kind of stuff, but anyway, if you like just basic comedies, or if you're a fan of Mark Wahlberg, maybe you like him, so you got more out of the movie than I did. But I thought it was, pretty basic and simple, but it had a few laughs in it, so it's not terrible, but it's not really that good either. So that's my review of Daddy's Home. I did a full write-up of Daddy's Home and Daddy's Home, too, on my website, markfusion.com. You can check those out. And then there should be a video up for Daddy's Home, too, by the time you see this video, so you can check that out as well. I'm also on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, at markfusion, if you want to check those out. But the best thing you can do is just hit that sub button. It definitely helps me out. It's a direct, cheap, easy way to support me. Well, cheap is free. But I would greatly appreciate it if you do that. If you like the videos, if you don't like them, I understand. But thank you so much for watching this video anyway, and hopefully I'll see you soon.